Installing Fabric in Minecraft 1.20.3 should be super simple, and as you can see, I also installed the physics mod, and I'm gonna teach you how to install Fabric and add some mods and make it work, so make sure you watch this video until the end. And let's get started with the tutorial. Step number 1 for downloading Fabric is to download the Fabric Mode Loader. In order to do that, just click the second link in the description, which will bring you to a written guide on how to download and install Fabric. Now, you can read through the guide or you can follow along the video. All you gotta do in here is scroll down until you find this big button that says Download Fabric Loader. Click on it. That is going to redirect you to the Fabric official website, where you're gonna click Download Universal Jar. That is going to redirect you over here, where the download is just gonna start automatically. Like, you don't have to click anything. Once you click download, the download will start. In my case, it's asking me where to save the file, but for most of you, it's going to download automatic. You can find the file here in your downloads little arrow right here if you're using Chrome, or if you don't know where to find it, you could probably go to your downloads folder and it will be there in your computer. Once you have the Fabric installer, go ahead and drag and drop it into your desktop. Now we will also need the Fabric API. Fabric API, it's a mod that will make most mods compatible, or most mods work with Fabric. If you don't install Fabric API, you might have your game crash a bunch of times or maybe not even open. So in order to download Fabric API, you just click the third link in the description. Again, this is our guide. You can read through it or you could just follow along. Click where it says Download Fabric API here. That is going to redirect you over here where you're gonna find 1.20.3. Now, you do have 1.20.3 snapshot. Don't get confused. Just download the 1.20.3. That says Fabric right here. Click on these little 3 arrows. Click Download File. Over here, you have to wait 5 seconds and the download will start automatically. Again, in my case, it's going to ask me, as you will see, but for you, it's just going to download automatically. Once you have that file, go ahead and drag and drop it into the desktop, just like we did with the Fabric installer. Let's wait for it to finish downloading, and there we go. Now we have Fabric and we have Fabric API. And since we are installing Fabric, I went ahead and downloaded a mod to try Fabric out. Obviously, you guys don't have to download any mod. If you're just looking to install Fabric, this is all you need. But I went ahead and downloaded the physics mod 1.20.3 just to test Fabric out. Okay, so all you have to do now to install Fabric is double click on Fabric installer, and that is going to open the installer. It will look something like this. If by any reason, whenever you click on Fabric, it doesn't open, or it opens as a text document or as a web browser, that is because you have an outdated Java version. And if that is your case, you will need to update Java. I will leave this guide in the description on how to download and install Java 17, as well as a guide on how to run a jar fix. Running a jar fix is something that you do after you install Java to update all your jar files, which your installer for Fabric is a jar file, as you can see. So you run the jar fix after you install Java in order to update all these files and link them to the new Java in case these files weren't working. But I'm gonna assume that for most of you, your Fabric installer was working. All you gotta do once you open the Fabric installer, make sure your Minecraft launcher is closed, as well as your game, and just select the Minecraft version that you want. Click Client, which should be selected automatically, and click Install. And while Fabric is installing in the background, I have to let you know about today's sponsor, Apex Hosting. If you're looking for a server to play with friends, either in Java or Bedrock, Apex Hosting is here for you. They will create a server that is hosted online, so you guys could access the server from anywhere at any moment. One of my favorite things about Apex Hosting, besides the 25% off that you get if you use the first link in the description, is that you could actually access the server console through your phone, which I think is pretty cool because you could go into the settings of the server through your phone, you could kick people out, you could change the settings, you could change the game. Anything you want to do through your phone, you could do with Apex Hosting. Again, first link in the description for 25% off, and let's get back with the tutorial. As we can see, Fabric has been installed. Now all we gotta do is click OK, close the installer, and we could even delete the installer file. Go ahead and delete that file and open the Minecraft launcher. And when the Minecraft launcher opens, if we install Fabric properly, we will see it selected automatically here in the bottom left. As you can see, mine says Fabric Loader 1.20.3. Now all we gotta do to make Fabric work before we even click play is head over to installations and click on this little folder that appears next to the Fabric Loader. Once this big folder opens, we're gonna look for a folder called mods, M-O-D-S. As you can see, mine is right here, but in the case that you don't have that folder, I'm gonna go ahead and delete mine. You could always just right click, click new, and create a new folder named M-O-D-S. You could always create the mods folder. Once you find that folder or created it, go ahead and open it and drag and drop the files that we downloaded earlier. In your case, might be just the Fabric API, but if you have any Fabric mod that you wanna use with Fabric 1.20.3, just go ahead and drag it into here as well. Just make sure that your mods are always matching the Fabric version, because if not, your game might not even open. Once you have the mods and the Fabric API, go ahead and click on play and just click that you understand and click play again. Once Minecraft has opened, we'll know that we have Fabric working because it will literally say it down here. Just go ahead and open any world. It could be a single player or multiplayer. Again, if you need a server, use the first link in the description so you could create a server and play with friends using Fabric or whatever you want. Once we're in a world, and actually I have X-ray on because I just made a video on that. If you want to learn how to add X-ray, make sure you stay until the end of the video so you can watch that video next. Let's go ahead and head over to the overworld, and I will take the X-ray off in a second, obviously. And now that we are in the game, we're gonna test out the physics mod, which is the one that we're using by destroying a block. And as we can see, we have the physics mod working. It makes Minecraft a whole lot different. Everything is everywhere. But yeah, that is the physics mod, which means that Fabric is working. Like I said, maybe you didn't install the physics mod, but you got Fabric working. I hope you enjoyed this video and watch how to add X-ray to Minecraft 1.23 next. Bye bye.